Good day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Adventures with Parker. Today we are at our second park of the coaster trip, King's Dominion. And first impressions, holy crap, is this park so dang pretty. Just the whole entrance area is beautiful. And I mean, it's so interesting because the entrance to King's Dominion is also International Street, just like Canada's Wonderland, but it's more compact, it's a little more forested, so parts of it seem really familiar, but then just, it's this whole other thing. Anyways, we have another day of new credits, new experiences, and yeah, I'm so excited to explore this park. So, without any further ado, let the King's Dominion adventures begin. Eiffel Tower here. And it's raining. Apparently it's supposed to rain all day, which hopefully doesn't dampen our experience too much. But yeah. We'll make do. Worst comes to worst, we'll just have to marathon flight of beer a bunch of times. Okay, so the first ride of our day is going to be Tumbili, which is the new for 2022 edition here at King's Dominion, along with the entire area of Jungle X-Pedition. I mean, the area used to be the Safari Village, but it recently got a huge overhaul for this season. And it's kind of cool that we get to be one of the first ones to check it out. All right, here we go into the all-new Jungle X-Pedition. So this is a new gift shop here, Explorer Supplies. We'll have to check that out in a bit. But for now, we are headed to Tumbili. Oh my god, we just did Tumbili. That was my first ever FSNet Sporty Beast, and holy crap. Why do people crap on this ride? I mean, it's so fun. Like, it scared me. Like, I'm not normally scared on coasters, and I was like screaming the whole way, but so much fun. And the theming, I love the theming. Next up is Reptilian, which is the park's bobsled coaster. Another new experience for me. I've never done a bobsled coaster before. Now, this coaster used to go by the name of Avalanche, but with the recent retheme to Jungle X-Pedition, it's now Reptilian, themed to the Temple of the Crocodile. It's safe.
Enjoy your ride on Reptilian. Bye.
All right, just did Reptilian, and it was decent, I guess. I mean, it was kind of cool because I've been looking forward to experiencing a bobsled coaster at some points, and yeah, like I said, this is my first one. It didn't go too fast. Now, I don't know if that's just because we didn't have a ton of people in our train and, you know, we didn't have to wait to make it go, but it could have been faster for sure. And for those of you who don't know, a bobsled coaster is one that runs kind of on a half pipe, so it's not fixed on the track, if that makes sense. But yeah, your ride could be different every time depending on how many people you have, how the weight is distributed. So overall, it was a cool experience, but definitely could have been a little more thrilling.
We tried calling the crocodile Dundee, but he literally just said, "No, I'm not going all the way to a Jungle X-Pedition just to learn this." There's a crocodile there.
Refurbishment in progress. Restoring the falls to its natural state has been a goal of our team for many years. Oh, so this is gonna be a waterfall. Okay, that's sick. That's cool, I like that. Anyways, everyone is leaving me because I am dilly-dallying, but I think our next ride, and the one I've most been looking forward to today, is I-305. Oh man, I am so excited for this. This ride has been really high on my bucket list for a long time. Oh man, I am quaking. Okay, I just did my first ride on I-305. First two rides, actually. Once in the front, once in the back. The back is definitely where it's at with this one. So fun. Oh my goodness. So many moments that are just crazy. I love the intensity of this one. I didn't gray out the first time, but the second time when I was in the back, I did gray out for 2 or 3 seconds. So that was an interesting experience. And yeah, great ride overall. See, the thing I'm really learning about myself as an enthusiast is that I really like intensity, and I also like really whippy transitions, just anything that throws me out of the seat. It doesn't necessarily have to be airtime per se, but I don't know, I find myself really resonating with elements like wave turns and, you know, just with I-305, that little snap, you know? And yes, for the record, this Intimidator is better than the one at Carowinds, obviously. Also, while we're here, we got the credit on Backlot Stunt Coaster, which is the exact same if you've been on the one at Canada's Wonderland or Kings Island. Same layout. I was hoping that this one would have the effects going. That is not the case, unfortunately, which was a bit of a downer. Don't get me wrong, it's an okay ride, especially for families, but again, like I'm so used to it at home. Now leaving the Jungle X-Pedition area, we are reminded to always be discovering. What a beautiful message. We're a beautiful land. Which reminds me, before I forget, Jungle X-Pedition blew me away as a land. Oh my goodness, the theming, the backstory, the music. I have never seen anything like this in a Cedar Fair park before. It's clear that King's Dominion is trying to compete with Busch Gardens here, but wow, I'm just overall really impressed. And again, I've been saying this on the channel for a while now, but Cedar Fair is really picking up their theming game, really turning their parks into true theme parks. And between both Carowinds and King's Dominion, and of course my lovely home park of Wonderland, that is so obvious. Anyways, Cedar Fair, keep it up. We love to see it. So it's been raining on and off pretty much all day since we got here. And it's just spitting now, but I think it might be starting to clear, which is a good sign overall, but the park is starting to get a little busier than it was. Everything's pretty much been a walk on today, but still, it's been a nice day overall in terms of lines and busyness and all that. So for our first flat ride of the day, we're going to do Drop Tower. We didn't do the ones at Carowinds because it's very similar to Wonderland's version, but look at this. This one is way taller. It's over 300 feet tall. And unlike the Drop Tower at Wonderland and Carowinds, this one is a gyro drop. I think the one at Kings Island spins. I thought this one did too, but it didn't, just, you know, went up and down in the same spot. But it was cool because it gave an incredible view of the park. Although the one thing I will say is that the brakes were a little rough. Like, it shook us up on the way down, but Drop Towers are always cool. They're usually among my favorite flat rides at a park. Always got to get my carousel shots. This one is so pretty. Same with the Carowinds one from yesterday, but this is just a beautiful setting for it. The gardens, the grasses, the little apples. Oh, I love it. So adorable. For our next credit will be my first racing coaster, Racer 75, previously known as Rebel Yell, which I'm kind of sad they changed the name of because Rebel Yell was definitely superior, but I mean, I get it. The Racer 75 name is a reference to the park's opening year. Still fun, I think. Well, I'll let you know. Now, one credit we're not getting today is the Wild Mouse Apple Zapple. It seems to be closed unless it opens up later, which very well could happen. But that's okay because we're still getting plenty of good credits today. Oh, that was fun! Like I said in my Carowinds video, until yesterday, I haven't done any wooden roller coasters outside of Canada's Wonderland. And as much as I love our home park, we don't have the best wooden coaster collection. So yeah, this was really fun. I liked it. Unfortunately, only the red side was running, so we did not get the racing experience, which was a bit of a letdown. I mean, I get it. Today's not busy at all, which is a good thing in general, but yeah, I kind of wish we got the full Racer 75 experience. It makes me want to yell rebelliously. Ah! Oh, we have another jukebox diner here. We had one of these at Carowinds. I don't think I showed it off, but I really like the aesthetic of it, much more than the old Coasters diners. But we are headed this way for Twisted Timbers. Oh man, this is going to be my first ever RMC roller coaster. And I've heard some mixed reviews because I know there's some people who don't like this one in particular, but I am so excited. Let's go, RMC! Ooh, look at that bee. That's suspicious. Okay, my first RMC, Twisted Timbers. I enjoyed that. I'm an RMC fan now. Mind you, I did go into it with a bit of, I don't want to say low expectations, but I also wasn't expecting like the best thing ever. But this was fun. I enjoyed it overall. So much airtime, like all those little pops were just, woo. Now, the one thing I didn't like is that with all of those fun airtime moments, my thighs were slamming into the restraints. And that was kind of uncomfortable. But I mean, I can't say it ruined the ride experience for me. Like, the fun outweighed the discomforts, you know? Overall, this ride gets my approval. Oh, and the theming. Oh, so good. Love that so much. All of that PMF sure did make me work up an appetite. So we are now headed to International Street to try an all-new restaurant, which the name escapes me, but you will be informed very shortly. Here we are, the Grain and Grill. This is a new restaurant for 2022, so we're excited to try it. It's a really nice building right here on the end of International Street. Let's go, I'm so hungry. Okay, it smells amazing in here. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, I got the garlic and herb chicken with stir-fried veggies, and it also comes with naan bread. And of course, got some tzatziki with that. And look at our view. Always gotta love a lunch with a view. Okay, we are all filled up and we are ready to ride again. Also, we booked a surprise theme park for tomorrow that we hadn't originally planned, but we got a great idea in our brains to do one more park on our way home. I mean, by the time you see this video, it won't be a surprise anymore, but stay tuned. Okay, just coming off of Dominator, and what a fun ride. Oh my goodness. I've been on one B&M Floorless coaster before, and that was Manta at SeaWorld Orlando. This beats it for sure. And it was a long ride too, like it just kept going and going. Ah, so good. Yeah, Dominator is definitely a win in my books. Yes, we are being cringy enthusiasts once again, entering Woodstock Express. So this was the third variation of Woodstock Express that I've been on in my life. And I gotta say, I like this one the best. it was pretty good. Off of Grizzly, I did a back row ride. Ow. My back is so sore. So this ride is a clone of Wild Beasts at Canada's Wonderland, but our version has seen a lot of retracking over the years, and it makes a difference because holy crap was this one rough. Pain. Like, this coaster is the poster child for PMF. Oh my god. But it's in this really nice area, all wooded, so that was cool. At least it was pretty. As I'm sure this guy would tell you, Grizzly is a very rough ride. This is a super nice gift shop though. I mean, for a wooden coaster, yeah, this is amazing. Got some little animals, like a little wolf out there just howling. This entire Old Virginia section of the park is so pretty, so relaxing. It gives me Frontierland vibes, which I appreciate. Oh man, we did a second ride on Tumbili and that was just so insane. Oh, we were spinning pretty good at one point, but very different from our morning ride. Also, we've got theming. Love to see it. Ooh, palm trees. I just marathoned Intimidator 305. Did 3 rides in a row. Yeah, would not recommend. Yeah, that's an intense ride and it rattles your head a bit. Yeah, not a good idea. I'm drink. I'm dehydrated. We are taking a break to enjoy some frozen custard. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, so I'm still not ready to brave the coasters again. So we're going to do the antique cars here, just something gentler and not so crazy, you know? So let's do it. Okay, you guys can make fun of me for it all you want, but I love the antique cars. It's just so relaxing and beautiful. I mean, it is in the Old Virginia area of the park, which I am obsessed with. It is so nice back here. Now, the other really cool thing about Twisted Timbers is that it is an RMC conversion of Hurler, which can also be found at Carowinds. Of course, the one in Carowinds has not been converted. It's still a wooden coaster there, but you know, it's kind of cool to have done the original yesterday and now this today, and then just see how the ride has just been transformed by RMC.
Aren't you glad you caught this act?
I sure am. Oh man, I've been waiting all day to see this. Oh, I kind of missing it, but in my last hour, we're getting the show. Okay, I better be quiet and let the mushrooms do their thing. Hello!
Hello to Charlie, hello to Lucy, hello to Snoopy too. Linus and Lucy said hi, and Woodstock is flying high. They're in the groove now, get on the move now, there is so much to see. Planet Snoopy, the place for you and me. The place for you and me.
I don't think I could have asked for a better way to end my day at King's Dominion. Ah, that was so cute. I am so glad I got to see that before I go. But yeah, overall, I mean, not to sound like a broken record, but what a great day. I really enjoyed my day at King's Dominion overall. It's so fun. It is such a charming park. It may not have, well, I was gonna say it may not have a phenomenal coaster collection, but you do have I-305 and Twisted Timbers, which are really fun rides. But I think the place where this park really shines is in its charm and its beauty and its landscaping. It feels quaint, like compared to Canada's Wonderland and Carowinds and maybe some of the other Cedar Fair parks that are in the upper tier. I mean, it has more of a quaint, smaller feel. The other nice thing about today is that it's not too busy, so there were no lineups for any of the rides. All of the coasters did have one train ops, but that's not necessarily a complaint. That's just because everything was a walk-on. There was no need to have more than one train. So we got to do everything we wanted to do with very little waiting. We didn't even get our fast lane wristbands today. But yeah, I'm really glad I got to do this. Anyways, I have one more theme park to do, which was not planned, but we ended up throwing in at the last minute. So tune into the next video if you want to find out where we go. But until then, if you want to see more theme park, travel, local, and outdoor adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification icon if you want to be notified when one of these videos comes out. You can also find me on social media at ADBParker, and you can find me on Patreon, where you can support the channel for as little as a toonie a month. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, and until next time, the adventures are calling. See ya.
Down Lover's Lane we'll wander, sweetheart, you and I. Wait till the sun shines daily.
You're hitting all those air time moments one after the other. Pop, pop, pop.